Everyone always asks me, Julia, how did you clear your eczema? Because my skin used to be completely out of control. This is exactly what it looked like many, many years ago. People that I'm meeting in public, whether it's going to conferences, just being out and about, grabbing my coffee, they are so surprised that my skin used to be that bad. Most common questions I get is, Julia, what did you do? How did you heal your eczema? Trust me when I say that I've literally done everything under the sun. I've had eczema since the day I was born. I've done the topical steroids. I've done the medications. I've done the different lotions and the creams. I've done all the diets, the elimination diets, the strict diets. I've done all the freaking supplements. I've done Chinese medicine. I've done acupuncture. I've literally done it all. And I just want to mention topical steroids never worked for me. I went through TSW. I will never ever apply a single steroid on my skin, and I don't need to anymore because I don't have eczema as much as I used to. Still get flares, minor, depending on my root causes, but it's completely in remission and I don't have any active flares. What I did to heal my skin, something that you guys probably don't really like to hear, it's consistency. Consistency was following a plan, whether it was with my Chinese medicine or with my acupuncture or with my nutrition plan, not switching protocols, not switching supplements, and just really sticking with a core plan initially. That is when I saw the most healing. Specifically, what worked for me is I actually did a lot of acupuncture in the early stages of my really bad eczema and my TSW. I did it consistently for months until I actually saw some change. At the same time, I was making changes to my nutrition. I was focusing on all the things I talk about here, the protein, fats, and fiber, getting lots of nutrients in your diet, focusing on my root causes, which I identified through the GI map. And the GI map is a comprehensive tool that looks at your microbiome. I did a GI map test a few years ago, determined that I had pathogenic bacteria growing. I was on supplements to help with that. What I'm trying to say here is how I healed my eczema is having a proper plan. And it's not just any plan that you can just follow off the internet. It was my own specific root causes for my own body. It was being consistent with the plan, at least 3 months minimum, in order to see true healing, going to my acupuncture at least once a week during that time. While there is no one size fits all when it comes to healing eczema, when you truly understand your body and you know your root causes and you have a plan that you can follow and you're consistent with it, and you also focus on your mindset, that's another thing too, is to focus on your mindset. Is I really focus on regulating my nervous system, clearing my limiting beliefs, healing my emotional blocks. It's also what took my healing so much further. If you're on your eczema healing journey and you're feeling really stuck, just remember there's light at the end of the tunnel. You can clearly see it on my own skin, but it does take hard work. It does take consistency. It does take looking deeper into your root causes, having a proper nutrition plan, and working on your mindset. You can master all of this. That is when you're actually